Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best method for leveling up Gold Hoarders in 2025 for Sea of Thieves. This is also really good for just getting gold. So the first step to this method is raising the Gold Hoarders emissary flag. If you guys aren't level 15 yet, you're just going to have to grind some of the missions to get there, because this method isn't really as great without the emissary flag. So just come into any of the Gold Hoarder stations at any outpost and raise their flag right here. So once you guys get back to your ship from raising that emissary flag, you're going to want to come to Tall Tales, Shores of Gold, and Wild Rose Tall Tale, and you're going to want to start it and dive to the location. And this step is not necessary if you spawned at the Sanctuary Outpost, but if you do not spawn at Sanctuary Outpost, you're going to have to dive there because it's the closest outpost to where we're going to need to go. Once you guys get done diving to the outpost, as you guys can see, we're here. You're going to come down to the map, and we're just going to be going over to Reaper K. So once you guys get there, you should probably park up your boat on this side of the island. Is the best spot, so I'll see you guys when we get there. You guys are also going to want to cancel this tall tale. Now at the island, and you're just going to want to park your boat pretty close to the land so you can harpoon onto it so you can get on easy. And once you guys are in a spot you like, obviously drop the anchor, raise the sails, park. And for this method, you're going to be coming down to voyages, Gold Hoarders, treasure vault, and a pirate's treasure vault. You guys are going to want to like the voyage, so you can just, as soon as you open the table, you can just scroll down and press X and you're there. So whenever you start the voyage, you're going to want to go to your items and equip the compass. And what you're looking for is the compass to start shaking. So it'll kind of move around for a second, and then it should lock onto a location. And you want it to do this, because whenever it does this, it means you're at the island. And then you want to just come onto the island and dig up the treasure. So once you guys are where the treasure is buried, the compass will start spinning, and you just dig it up one time. Don't worry about the bottle. And you guys are definitely gonna want to bring a sword for this. You're just gonna want to charge up, kill all the skeletons, and this right here is what you're gonna be using. This is the method. Every time you kill a skeleton, they have a 33% chance to drop it. So you should be getting one at least one every single time, because there's 3 skeletons there. Sometimes you'll get unlucky, and sometimes you will get lucky and get extra. But you're just gonna want to grab it, put it on your boat, and come over here, cancel the voyage, go back on there, hit the compass, and then you just keep doing that until you get one that is back on this island. So I did not get one on the island right there, and that's how quick you guys can just cycle through them. And there we go, just like that, we got another one on the island. Sometimes whenever you come on here, there'll be skeletons or phantoms that spawn. It's not all the time, but sometimes they're just on here. They're not very hard to deal with. And there we go. Got the bottle again. And you don't want to kill them while they're in the ground, because that can make the item get stuck in there. So there we go. We got one again. So each of these things are going to be selling for around 15 to 1900 every single time, and you need about 20 of them to get your inventory to level 5 before you can go sell, which isn't very hard to stack them up like that. It usually takes about 30 minutes to get 20 of those things to get your thing to level 5. And you guys obviously are not going to want to sell until you hit level 5 inventory, because that's when you're going to be making the most money. And right now it is actually Gold and Glory weekend, so I'll show you guys that real quick. gold and glory, and that is basically just 2x reputation, 2x gold. So this method's really good right now because each of the little gold pieces at grade 5 emissary is gonna get you like close to 8,000 for just one of them. And you guys can, like I said, you can easily rack up like 20 of them in 30 minutes. So once you guys are satisfied with the amount of treasure you have, I only have 2, but I'm just going to show you guys. You're going to want to come up here on the back of your boat, and you have 2 options to sell. You have back at Sanctuary right there, and you could also go over to Port Merrick over there. I recommend just doing whatever one doesn't have a ship nearby. That Port Merrick has a ship gathering a sunken ship, so I wouldn't go over there. I would go over to Sanctuary to sell. I only have 2 right here, and there you go. That's like 8,000-ish for that, and another almost 8,000 right there. And it might take a second for the emissary to upgrade, but I'll show you guys a clip from earlier from about 30 minutes of doing that method, and I went up about 5 levels in emissary. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.